Hello everyone, I am Satyam and in this video we will be talking about the sorting of arrays in JavaScript. Guys, sorting is a very important technique. With the help of sorting, you can sort the whole thing. So what actually sorting means is to put something in a specific order. If I give you 100 names and I want you to learn all these, and because I want a reply from you within a second or so, then what you will do, you will try to make the things in such a way that you will learn that fastly, or it will become easier for you to reply to me, to respond back. So what we will do in programming is, there are many sorting techniques available. There are many algorithms. So what are algorithms? Algorithms are a basic such kind of technique which will help us to solve a problem. So any technique that will help us to solve a problem is an algorithm. So there are many algorithms in JavaScript and other programming languages, because algorithms are not language dependent. These are basically the techniques. So what we will do is, there are various techniques you can learn about them. I will tell you about these techniques. You can search for the bubble sort, merge sort, heap sort, selection sort, pigeonhole sort, and there are many more sorting techniques like quick sort. So you can use all these, you can search about all these algorithms and you can apply them. But there are some methods available in JavaScript that will help us to sort a very large amount of data within seconds. So before diving into the actual code, let's see what is the exact definition of sorting. So what is sorting? Sorting can be done on names, numbers and records, because we have to deal with these data types. Sorting reduces, for example, it is relatively easy to look up for the phone number of a friend from a telephone dictionary, because the names in the phone book have been sorted into the alphabetical order. So guys, if you I have written an example here. So guys, think about a telephone book. If I say you have to call your friend and you have to check for its number, then how you can do that? Because there are like thousands of numbers available in that telephone directory. So how you can call your friend? So what you will do is, you will generally check for its name and then go to that alphabet, and then after that you will go to the next character, and you will search for that, if it's a A or it's a B or it's a C, and then you will go to that section and then you will find that number easily. So that will make your task much easier. So sorting will help you to make your life easier. So without sorting you have to do lots of search, and even you are, if something is not available in the list, then all your time is wasted. But in programming, the time is very important for us, because it's the most precious thing that you can give to someone or you have in your life. So time is a very important thing. Now suppose you have a list of 10 lakh people, and then you have to work on that, you have to sort that list. If you don't know the correct algorithm, then what will you do is, you will try the simple approach, the simplest approach, that you will compare each element with every other element, and you will see what's the actual position of that element, and this will work. This is basically an n-square approach. Why I say n-square? Now listen to me carefully. If you have 10 elements, then you take the first element and then you compare that element with the 9 other elements, and then place that element on its actual position. Then you take the second element and then again compare from the starting to the end. You will compare that for the 10 values, and then you will get to know about its and then the third one, and then the fourth one. So for 10 elements you have to check for 100 times, and for if you have 10 lakh elements, then you can think how many elements you have to search for. So it's not good to use a n square approach at that situation. N square will work in small inputs, but it is not a good thing to work for large inputs. So uh, let's see what we can do with the small inputs, and what are some inbuilt functions or methods available in JavaScript to sort something. So I have an array which contains strings, and another array which contains digits. So sorting can be done both for the digits and for the strings, because the name start with A is always on the top of the register. So we can sort that simply with the help of a function call. So I will call the function and sort, and then I printed that out. So what I see, I get the output as everyone hello I JavaScript love. That's output is sorted based upon the first character of the available in the whole array. If the first character matches, then it checks for the second character, and if the second character matches, then it checks for the third character, and so on. So this is how you can sort a big list simply in JavaScript, just with a one line of code. So you can see the power of JavaScript here. So you can also sort the numbers in the same way, and there are some methods by which you can also check which is the maximum element or which is the minimum element in an array. So there are some functions that you can do make, but the simplest approach is to use the inbuilt functions. So the inbuilt function is the math.max.apply, and then we have to check that value against null, so that we can get the minimum value and the maximum value. So the maximum value is 9 and the minimum value is 1. So I hope you get my point here. Now I have an array which contain different numbers. So what I will do is I will simply sort that numbers, but these are not actually numbers, these are strings. These are strings containing numbers. But when I sort that out, I can see that the numbers starting with 1 are on the first place, numbers starting with 2 on the second, and numbers starting with 4 and 6 and 7. 7 is on the last place. But if you see that the numbers actually 100 is bigger than 72, 150 is bigger than 72, but why then they are placed on the first position? Because they are starting with 1. 1 is not a number here, 1 is a character here. So we have to take the look for that. So what we can do is, to solve this problem, we can make a simple function instead of passing nothing in the sorting function, we can pass a function that will run when the sort method works. So the function takes two arguments basically. The first argument is the first element in the array, and the second is the second element in the array. Then it will return a minus b. So if a minus b is positive, then it will know that the first thing is bigger than the second thing. So it will just put the first thing after the second thing. That is, the smaller is placed on the first place. Because 13 is smaller, then we get that this output from that. Because you can add and subtract strings, because if they contain numbers or not, you can add them. If they contains characters, then you can concatenate them. So after that, for more clarification, you can see that I have subtracted 13 from 10, but both are strings, but I get my output as a number of -3. So I get to know that 10 is smaller than 13, so I place 10 before 13. So this is it, guys. I hope you got my point. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned with the Unacademy for more videos, and you can also get the full source code at the following link.